Hi everyone, this is your mentor, guide, your friend Saurav, who welcomes you to your own channel, Mr. Science. Today we are going to read about the chapter Chemistry, that is Structure of Atom. It is a very important chapter and it is the most longest chapter in class 11 and it is very important in your competitive exams too. So let's begin with a simple concept. So let's first start with the chapter. Structure of atom. The chapter itself resembles that we are going to learn about the different concepts and different aspects that are related to the atom. So in order to go depth in chemistry or deep into chemistry, it is very important to learn each and every concept that is related to atom and what are the subsequent particles related to it. For example, electrons, proton, neutrons, and it is very important to understand this because without understanding the periodic table, without understanding the each atom, their constituents, it will be very difficult for us to understand the further chapters. So let's begin with the atomic structure. In the atomic structure, we will first understand about the atomic number. Atomic number generally constitutes of, it can be considered as number of electron or in some cases it can be considered as number of protons. Okay, but these are only, but if we are considering a neutral atom, in case of a neutral atom, we can consider the number of electron. But in case of an ion, we cannot consider the electron. We can only understand these concepts after learning a very good example. Now, take the example of sodium. In the case of sodium, the number of protons are 11 and the number of electrons are also 11. So we can state that the atomic number of sodium is equal to 11. But let us go through the ion, that is Na+. In this case, the number of proton can be considered as 11. But in the case of electron, we cannot consider it to be 11, it will be 10. So if we will consider only the electron to be a criteria to know the atomic number of any kind of atom, it will be very difficult for us. Because in this case, if we will consider for the Na+ ion that its atomic number will be 11, then it will be wrong because electron are 10. So we cannot only take electron as a criteria for justifying the atomic number of an atom. So for different elements, we have to understand how atomic number we can classify it. Then comes the another part, that after atomic number, that another constituent that we will understand, that is the mass number. Now, in the case of mass number, how mass number can be calculated? Its formula is very important. So mass number is equal to, or sometimes it is also known as the atomic mass. Mass number can be counted as, the first is the number of proton plus number of neutron. So number of proton plus number of neutron, we can calculate the mass number. So I am just using P for proton and for neutron, and whenever so I am just justifying these shortcuts. So P stands for proton. Whenever I write like this, it stands for the electron, and whenever I will write like this, it will stand for the neutron. So rather than writing all these full forms, I will just use a simple just there. Rather than writing proton, electron, I will just write the symbols. Okay. So mass number can be written as number of proton plus number of neutron. If number of proton has been given, we can interchange the formula. We can mass number minus number of neutron, or number of neutron has been given, we have to find out the number of proton. Then just we can interchange the formula itself. Then another formula is that it is not that much useful, but we have to understand it, that how mass of electron is being found. So mass of proton divided by 1837 is equal to mass of electron. So if we have been given the mass of proton and we have to find out the mass of electron, then just we have to divide it by 1837. If you want to find out the mass of proton, just multiply mass of electron into 1837. Now, in order to understand these basic concepts, we have to go through the question. Until and unless we practice any kind of question, we will not understand these concepts. So, in the next video, we are going to learn about some questions and we will solve them.